Is going on, you lovely ladies and gentlemen? As you can see on your screen, you're looking at Taokaka versus Azrael. This is, I almost said Dogura. This is Ego on Taokaka and Suna on Azrael. I actually don't know anything about Suna. I don't know how good this player is. Obviously, they're high ranked, so hopefully that means they're pretty solid. I feel like I've heard the name before, but I've never really looked at it. And then Taokaka, I think Ego, like, what game version did Tsujikawa win Arc Revo with Taokaka with? Like, I don't know what happened to Tsujikawa. I don't know if he's still around. I don't know if he's still playing Taokaka. He dropped her for a bit, played Kokonoe, and to my knowledge, at that point, Ego kind of became the best Taokaka. I don't know if he still is. I know very little about Taokaka, but I figured it's a first to five featuring a really good Taokaka and a really good Azrael, who I am trying to learn from. Um, so I'm going to try to work a little bit of magic here. I found out it was really irritating me at the start. They have, you see my headphones down here. They have the microphone, the commentator audio on the left, and the game audio on the right. I think, as far as I can tell, I can make it so that it only captures one of the input. It only captures the right input, and then I can edit it. So, because actually, I should figure it out before if I need to edit it or not. But if I need to edit it, I know in my editing program I can balance the audio to make it so that, like, all the audio is on the right or all the audio is on the left, or it's centered. So if I need to center it so it's not just, mute in the left, game audio in the right, I can do that. So hopefully I do not screw that up. If anything goes funky, it's probably because of that. Just letting you know beforehand. So anyway, the entire point of this is basically for me to learn from Azrael's. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm here. So I may need to turn this up a little bit, but I think I'm fine. Because that was the other thing that I realized. Oh, is that what it means, though? Is it... Okay, never mind. You don't care. You don't care. Nice win rate. But, I mean, damn near 70% win rate on Taokaka is very impressive at the level of competition that this arcade usually has. This is Shinjuku Sportsland. But yeah, so unfortunately, I am, like you see my headphones down here. I don't even know why I still have them around my neck. But the commentator audio is so much louder than the game audio that if I put these on, I would just be getting absolutely blasted. Yo, 108 damage? Yo, this Azrael damage. He's known as a high damage character, and he's showing it off right now. He doesn't want to make Taokaka feel uncomfortable too early by showing that he basically gets double her damage output per hit confirm. But, so yeah, I don't actually have any game audio. Just a little sad. Nice. Got the crouching hit confirm. Very easy to do. I have always found, with my vast experience with all the different characters in this game, Azrael has always had the easiest crouching hit confirms. Because he, like, you're not just gatlining through all of his buttons, right? Like, most of his buttons, most of his combos are link-based. And so that just natively gives you more time to respond accordingly to various things, such as noticing your opponent is crouching and whatever. So yeah, I've always found his 5B into 3C hit confirms really easy. Yeah, so far, that was a nice rapid cancel. Guaranteed the hit confirm there. That's one awkward part about Azrael as well, is that landing, like 5C fatal counter combos into 6C, but from there, can be pretty... What in the hell? Did not look like she should have been on the other side. Damn, is she actually going to run this all the... I mean, this is the first opportunity that Ego has had to actually run any sort of offense. And I'm sure he can very easily low profile Azrael's DP. And so he can't really lean on that, even though, like, if she did... Oh my... Is he... I was about to say, I think he's dead. No, yeah, he had meter. So Azrael was definitely dead there if he let that go through. This is a hell of a run back so far by Ego. Oh, he didn't hit confirm it though. See, Dragons, you're telling me. I see you. I see you telling me. Hey, day X of telling Nate he needs to work on his airborne hit confirms. Azrael doesn't really have good airborne hit confirms, especially if you've already used his movement. Like, landing air-to-airs with him, basically, unless you're melty-blooding somebody, which is a new verb I've come up with, which is basically just instant jumping with a button on somebody jumping in at you, you're generally not going to get paid for air-to-airs. He just has very awkward, like, and especially unless you already have a weak point applied, or if you're willing to spend meter to rapid cancel, like dive kick, and then do falling JB into something. Whew, that hitbox on on 6B though. Yeah, he just has, that's one of the downsides of Azrael. He just has so many awkward angles where his moves will hit, but he doesn't really have any specifically. That was a nice hit confirm right there. Like, see, that's something I could work on and be better at, that I won't. I won't be. That was a sick hit confirm. I would never have thought that that would have worked in a million years, but it did. But I do need to be using 6B as an anti-air more, and I recognize it too. Where, like, I let somebody jump in at an angle. Eagle's actually getting pretty good hits so far. Like, almost all of his combos. Oh, I was about to say, that combo right there, I believe, only leads to, like, 2K. But that's kind of the Taokaka special. It's generally, like, each one of her hits usually only leads to 2K, but Eagle's getting the right starters. And I don't think he's had, like, I think that's the lowest damage combo he's had so far. Which is definitely nothing to scoff at. This is the classic. Nice 6B. Yeah, that's so strong. Good block. Got the counter hit. No, you gotta hit confirm that. No! No! That was 3 straight hits in a row that led to nothing. And now she's in trouble. She's probably gonna have to spend her burst here. Nice side switch. Send her back to the corner, but tried to go for the meaty 5B. Does not work against invulnerable moves, and Ego even had 100 meters, so if that got blocked, would have been able to rapid cancel it anyway. Just bad Oki by Suna right there. Burst her back into the corner. You like to see that. Nice. Unfortunately, can't really get paid because that's low profile. It's so easy. It's such a massive downside. Like, I guarantee you, unless you're playing Tager, you likely have a move that you can use as a meaty against Azrael that guarantees that he has to block. And if he does throw out the DB, he's going to do exactly that. He's just going to fly straight over your head, and you're going to get a fatal counter punish. Very nice fuzzy. Yeah, see, there's the 2K. Nice block. Man, Eo is calling this man out. I like it. Gets the kill there. Peace out. 1-1. Well done. Bars. That's what I like to see. I've seen a lot of sets recently that have, I mean, to be fair, I've been watching a lot of X versus Fenrich because, you know, if you want to see how well your character can play, how strong your potential character is, watch them fight the best. And obviously, Fenrich is the best. And so I've just been seeing people get smacked around. Just absolutely bodied by Fenrich. And so there have been a lot of one-sided sets. I feel that. Azrael's walk speed is so slow, and obviously you don't have a run, right? So you can't just micro dash up to somebody and make up that distance for a throw. Nice. That's a good hit confirm side switch here. Meaty 6A. Oh, she's gonna die. 5K. Kaboom. Azrael damage, baby. I can't believe that 6A landed. That's wild. This dude is getting paid. He's gonna get a double weak point too. Oh no, I'm stupid. Do that. Definitely don't go for double weak points. Definitely do that. You idiot. Boy. Yeah, this is the absolutely typical. This is now the second person I've seen do this. But this is the typical Azrael round right here. Just barely too far away. That barrier block actually saved Ego's life. Oh my god, this is going to potentially be a run back. There's going to be a reset in here. Good blocks. Good blocks. Good block. Well, can't block. Oh, is that? Actually, that might be a hard to blockable. Come to think of it. Because the clone goes high. You know, like you go high, then the clone goes high, and then you're going low at the same time. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's blockable. It might not be. Ego, I mean, he's going to need at least one more hit. Just gets DP'd, you gotta low profile that. But now Suna and also Zexo, I have seen where when they're doing the Phantom Rush combos, they do the whole 6C air dash JB into weak point, and they go into J2D. The route that I have always seen and the route that I have always done is doing JD. You get the upper weak, but you still get both weak points on both occasions. But I wonder if that's something to lab. That's something I might want to test out. Maybe it's more reliable, maybe you actually get more damage, I don't know. But given that obviously both Zexo, definitely Zexo, and Suna are far better Azraels than me, there's a reason for it. And so I should test that out. Barrier seems to really fuck up Taokaka. Damn, these 6Bs. Oh, he was in recovery for so long. I thought he was gonna get a free punish off of that. But yeah, Barrier just... Oh, that was a big fuck up. Nice. Can't kill off of it though. No meter to rapid cancel. But her normals are just so stubby, and she can't safely drive in against Azrael. I mean, Suna has shown multiple times. He's just fishing with that 6B. Ego's got to find an answer to it. Because so far, that 6B has probably been the most often landed hit, and it's been getting him paid so well so far. How did that cross up? How do you block that? To be fair, led to 1153 damage. Oh no. What a shame that I got hit by that. This is what Ego needs to do. Just run around. Go nuts. Use your movement. Create angles that Azrael can't do anything about. The 6B again? The 6B again? And gets massive, gets double weak points. This is huge. Auto-corrected the super. Didn't even have enough meter to rapid cancel it. Just had faith. I respect the hell out of it. Because if that had gotten blocked, or if that had not worked, what a 6A. She had double weak points. She was going to get fatal countered. And she was going to get taken to the other side of the screen. And it was going to be minimum 5k. 6k if you spent meter. I can't remember exactly how low her health was, but I feel like she was killable. Because it's Azrael. You're always killable when it comes to Azrael. To be fair, I still kind of wonder, let me know, what's your opinion on this? Because I kind of felt when I can't remember actually, maybe I didn't post the video. But I talked about Naoto, and how I kind of feel like, due to Azrael being nerfed a teensy little bit, he's not quite as good as he used to be. I feel like Naoto kind of took his place, where they both kind of have similar game plans, they both serve a similar gameplay purpose, and now Naoto is just a little bit better than Azrael, but obviously much harder to play. But overall, if you're just looking, you know, you throw that out, and you just kind of look at what the character does, how they play, what you do with them. Damn, what a hit confirm too. Well done. Told you, Ego's good. Makes this character look viable. Naoto just kind of took Azrael's spot, more or less. It's not quite, like, what's another example of a character that just came along and was just like a straight up better version? I can't really think of one off the top of my head, but there have been those in fighting games where it's just kind of like, here's this character right here. There is absolutely no reason to use them because this character does the same thing, just better at everything. I mean, one example might be Akatsuki versus Enkidu in Unist, but Enkidu was the newcomer. He was just worthless. Whereas Akatsuki got very, very buffed. He wasn't considered S tier anymore by the end of the... God, the 6B is just... Whew. But I remember, like, at the beginning of Unist, um, Akatsuki was considered S tier. Well, actually, maybe it was the arcade version. And then after the arcade rebalancing, enough characters got buffed up past him that he was no longer considered S tier. Either way, I know there was a brief period of time where he was considered S tier. Just a very strong character overall. Whereas Enkidu was always considered, you know, on a bottom tier of his own. He had his own spot in the tier list. Can Taokaka kill from this? This is doing nothing, but gonna get the super. Thank God for minimum damage on supers, baby. Because otherwise that would have done probably 2k. Although I shouldn't say that. Because one of the things that makes me hate, that was a huge buff that they gave to Exceed Excels. They put minimum damage on them where they didn't have it before. So even if you had active flow going, if you had a very long combo, your Exceed Excel at the end of it, again, even with active flow, would do like 300 damage. Now it does like 2k if you have active flow. It's just, ugh. Exceed Excel did not need to be buffed. Man, those meaties, though. Oh my god. Taokaka really just has no... What does she do about it? Like, you've seen it. Pretty much every single time Suna's gotten a hit, Ego has just gotten run over. Because Taokaka's got nothing. She can't escape his pressure. She has no reversals. None that don't carry major risk. And obviously, Azrael's going to be one of the more punishing characters to get hit by. To get counter hit by if you're in recovery from something. It's a nice overhead, though. This leads to damage. Not as much as I would have thought. Like that, come on. That should have been 4. Well, it's getting there. That should have been 4k. Wasn't that like a JC starter or something like that? I don't understand why they shot Taokaka so hard. I shouldn't say, I really do feel like a lot of them, when I say, like, I don't understand this, I don't understand that, I think it's because the developers don't understand it either. And they just don't know, like, how bad a certain change is going to affect something. Or how good a change is going to be. Damn, that was almost a sick hit confirm. Gotta respect the ability of these high-level Azrael players. Did he think she was crouching? But almost every single one of them, they have, like, the TK dash cancels on lock. Whereas, like, I'm trying to work, it's one of the things I'm trying to work on the most, is doing TK dash cancels with Azrael. Both for mix-up, Oki, and combos. But I am not confident in them in any way, shape, or form. And then every high-level Azrael I watch is just, I need a TK here? Yeah, easy. Boom. Done. I'm too far away for a Gustav Buster? Cool. Dash forward, TK cancel, Gustav. Now I'm close enough. I need to do a TK Growler from mix-up to get a kill here? Cool. Easy. I can do that. I need to do TK Rekkas to get this combo mid-screen. Because for some reason they made JD knock a half screen away. Cool, easy, I can do that too. Whereas me, I'm just like, I might be able to do this, but don't put money on it. See, like, Ego really is making this character look like she has damage. He's just managing to land every single starter with her that leads to damage. Although a big part of that might just be because Azrael is as immobile as he is. So you kind of know. You can kind of abuse that a little bit. Got the meaty 5B to catch the roll, but no hit confirm off of it. It is a lot easier to use those kinds of moves and to have faith in those kinds of moves when you know, like, a character is basically stuck within this part of the stage. Which the majority of the characters in this cast are not at any point in time. They are far more mobile, they are far harder to hit, and they have better neutral options. Very nice. Bursted. Just dang it, just because of the clock. I don't know if he can. I don't know if an Azrael can chase down. I'm gonna hold my tongue. I'm gonna hold my tongue real quick. you got come on. Oh my god. I wonder if he had TK Growler there, if that would have been enough damage. It would have been damn close, because Growler doesn't do a whole lot. But it would have been so close. And I would bet money Ego would not have blocked it. But that was... If you don't seek out Tager matches, you may not have experienced how good Taokaka is at running away. Because it was a common tactic back in CS. Honestly, maybe even in CP. I haven't seen it recently, because I mean, how many times have you seen Taokaka? Like, there's very few Tager players, there's very few Taokaka players. But a very common tactic in Japan with Taokaka, like characters like Taokaka, Rachel, Hazuma, that have the kind of mobility that allow them to do it, is just get a life lead on Tager and then just run. Oh my god, the fuzzy. If only she could get a full combo off of it. That would be far dirtier, but only getting, you know, those 2 or 3 hits is just kind of, you know, whatever. You're like, yeah, sick mix-up, bro. Do it 10 more times to kill me. But yeah, they just use their mobility to get a life lead and then run for 90 straight seconds. The fuck is Tager gonna do about it? That's actually, I wonder if that specifically is the reason why they gave Tager the anti-air spark bolt. Just because of those matchups. Because that's the reason why they were able to abuse their ability to stay in the air for so long. And Tager had nothing. Like, there was nothing he could do at that distance to apply magnetism. There was nothing he could do to hit them at that distance. They just got to stay up there. And so maybe that was one of the driving reasons for them to give him the anti-air spark bolt. It's kind of jarring, honestly, the way the screen moves when Taokaka does that upward drive, because it follows her so quickly. It's almost like the game forgot a few frames of animation in the middle. It just doesn't look quite right. You know what I've noticed? Suna's kind of stopped fishing for those 6Bs. Like, they never stopped working. He was never getting punished for them. But he's just kind of stopped doing them now. Like, right there would have been a prime opportunity to do it. Probably dead. Yep, that crush counter. Oh my god, I need to find routes that use Azrael's crush counter again. To be fair, it's kind of hard with certain characters, because now, this wasn't how it's always been, right? I don't know why I'm saying right when I haven't made my point yet. But how, in this version of the game, you can use it and just let it rip right away to just get a combo extension. But you have to charge it for that little bit for the blue shadow to come out behind your character in order to get the damage bonus. That's not how it used to be, right? Like in CP, I'm almost positive you got the as long as you landed the crush counter, you got the damage bonus. So I think they made that harder to do. Because I definitely feel like there are a lot of characters that I just never see crush counter combos from because they just don't have a good option. Like Tager, for instance. I don't know. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Huh? We're not going into Phantom Rush? Well, I guess that works. Now we get to use it. That was a weird route. But I guess when they're that low health and you have a Blackhawk Stinger, you can do whatever the hell you want, but that was weird. Wonder if it was intentional or if they fucked something up. But so, like, anyway, back to the crush counter. I know Susanoo is the one that I see it all the time from. Just constantly. I think Fenris uses it pretty often. But I can't really think of any other characters that really use crush counters that often. It is really interesting to watch this evolution of, I feel like Suna has actively gotten worse at neutral. And it's almost entirely because he stopped fishing for the 6B. And now he's losing a lot of these neutral trades that he was winning before. Nice. Knew that there had to be a burst there. Otherwise, Suna was dead. But yeah, Eagles brought that. Is that 3 games? Is that 3 games in a row? It's either 3 games in a row or 3-1 in the last 4 games for Ego. But yeah, he keeps trying to challenge Taokaka air to air, which I feel is just that like air to airs are not Azrael's strengths. But Ego's getting caught by that 3C damn near every time though. Nice overhead. Just looks weird. Like, why does that side switch like that? It's just so weird. Oh. Suna just has looked kind of lost these past 3 matches. Just has not. It's like, you know, like that meme about how like, oh, their younger brother had the stick, and now the older brother has come back, and now they're playing for real. It's like the opposite of that. The older brother was playing at the beginning, was like, yeah, I'm bored now, kicking this dude's ass. Here, you try. And now it's just gone to shit. Block. To be fair, that is one of the easier overheads in the game. I don't know how fast it is, but it's got to be one of the slower ones. Basically, any overhead that I feel I have been able to consistently block historically, I assume to be a slow overhead. Because overheads that I have not been able to consistently block, such as Jin's, Hakumen's, aren't both of those 19 frames? Actually, no, I think the Hakumen's is like 16 frames. Jin's is 19, I think. Hornet? Azrael players just don't go for Hornet. I mean, to be fair. Is she dead? Yep. Yes, sir. How much health does Taokaka have? 9,500? That may not have been as close as I was thinking it was going to be. I really do. I love Taokaka's combo routes. They just look so violent. Like, she's legitimately just slamming people around the entire stage. Nice. That 5D rapid cancel is definitely something I need to start doing, because you get this. Oh, that was fucked up. Hang on. So that was using... There's a little... I don't know how exactly it works. Why... Notice he super jumped forward far faster. That's something weird. Why have I been calling it Phantom Rush this entire time? That's something weird with Valiant Charger, where I think it's as long as you still have the forward dashes available to you, you can maintain that momentum on a jump. But I didn't know, so I was not expecting that at all to cross up. Oh, is it because of the knockdown? It is. It's because of the knockdown. That is a very specific piece of knowledge you gotta have, and I assume the majority of people are not gonna have it, so they're not gonna block that cross-up. They're just not gonna know. That's a dirty setup. Nice. Just rolls through the 2C. I really wish 2C maintained its active hitbox. It would be so dirty if it did. But it sucks so much to see people just phase through that stone wall. It happens so often. Because the animation stays out, but the hitbox does not. I didn't even combo. Just running into the fish bones. Nice air throw. It's 4-4. This is as close as a second get. Hopefully it goes down to the last round. The Sentinel dump. Oh yeah, she's dead. He's got meter. Easy kill. Has anybody ever landed a Phantom Rush? If you're not aware, I believe that is the name that has been come up with a very specific combo route of Valiant Charger. And it's when you do like the 5B dash under, so you basically go back and forth overall. My favorite one that I've seen that I have never... I should try to find that combo video game. Maybe I might even have it saved on like a YouTube playlist somewhere. But it was one that incorporated the same idea, but using both Valiant Charger and Hornet in the same combo. And so they basically did the Phantom Rush combo, except they did it in the air with JB. Like that's... I don't know if you can flex any harder on somebody with Azrael than with that particular combo. But I don't even know if it's possible anymore. And I can't even land a regular Hornet combo. So you want me to add that little, ooh, he's dead? We are going down. Final match, final round. You love to see it. This is what you want to see out of every set. You don't want to see no 5-0 blowouts. Just see somebody treat the other person like a training dummy. Like what's happened with every Fenrich set that I've watched. It's just too good. It's unfair how good he is. Of course, now that I say that, watch Suna just get blown out right here. Like I said, like 6B has just completely disappeared. He's just forgotten about the button. It's so strange. Yeah, he's getting paid for that 3C every time. Oh, there's a 6B. We brought it back out. Might be too late, though. Still has his burst. Oh, Ego is definitely not getting his burst back. Yeah, see, now we remembered the 6B, and now Ego's kind of scared to go in. Like, why did he just hadn't used it for the past 4 matches? Oh, she's dead. That's... boom. Ooh! She's not gonna kill off this. She has no fucking damage off that particular hit. But that's a huge drop. Taokaka Astral? If we can end this on a... there's no shot, but if we can end this on a Taokaka Astral, bro... please. Do it for the ego. Do it for the people. Ego, do it for your ego. Nice 6A! Astral! I don't even know how... Astral! You bitch! But still, Ego does take it. That was a sick match. Like I said, man. Look at the dancing Taokaka. Enjoy that. This dude is a sick Taokaka player. Actually makes the character look good. She's not that good. He's that good. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that set. I am going to try to have a few more of these I've been thinking about, but I don't care. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.